Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. I was just trying to make dinner and I thought, maybe this is a nice recipe that you guys would like to know of. I wanted to make a lasagna. We haven't had lasagna. I haven't made it for us for the longest time. So now that we have this new hot air fryer with a bigger pan or pot, I don't know how you call this. Mike got us two sizes. One for making desserts like mini cakes and stuff and muffins, and then this one. So I thought, why not share that with you? So I was just, before I got that idea of sharing with you, I was just trying to see how this will fit like this, because we are of course going to use the sauce also, which will be in between. So just trying to see how much I'll need. I can do 2 layers and then I'll still have something like this. I think 2 layers is more than enough, but maybe I'll do 3. I'll do 3 layers. So that's 2 eggplants. We call them aubergine, but for you guys in English it's 2 eggplants. Right, so just cut them like this. Not too thick, not too thin. And you guys probably gonna do a better job cutting them, slicing them like this than I did here. I just wanted to, have it get it over with. Okay, so I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, it's too small. I really need big slices. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So we need about, for the hot air fryer, the bigger thingy accessory that you see here, this is the biggest size. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need 6 slices. So just see how you do that. For me, I think I'm gonna use another one. I'm gonna slice another eggplant and come back to you guys. So guys, of course, you all know this goes without saying, before you slice your eggplant, just make sure that you cleanse it very well. So I'm gonna put this aside, and now I'm gonna work on the sauce. They couldn't deliver the minced meat, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my own minced meat, and I'm not gonna do it with beef, but I'm gonna do it with chicken breast. So I'm just gonna grind my own minced meat. So for the chicken minced meat, I use 1 whole chicken breast. I use one of these little bunch of parsley, a little onion, 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, basilicum, dry, pizza herbs. I don't know if you guys have them. But the pizza herbs, the Italian herbs, or I also call them the pizza herbs because I use them when I make pizza. What do they contain? Well, the usual, like thyme, sage, basilicum, oregano, rosemary, a little bit of salt. So it's mainly, if you have fresh herb, it's mainly thyme, sage, and rosemary, and a little bit of basilicum. That's it. Now, some of you told us that when you guys watch these easy recipe videos, sometimes I spoil it for you when I do not show you how the machine grinds, which is funny because I always thought that that's just extra. You guys want to get to the point and see what I do, how I do, but mainly the main dish and how I do it. But apparently you guys enjoy this, so I'm going to do just a little bit, because I know there are many that don't like the sound. But apparently some of you like to watch our kitchen machine, which is the Magimix 4200 XL grind. So here comes, especially for you out there that asked for this specifically. All right. Yeah, it really smells divine. So now that I have this, I'm gonna prepare this. It's just very easy. A little bit of olive oil in your pan, and then just let this simmer. Fry it a little bit first with a little bit of oil and then let it simmer. Add some tomato sauce, as I will show you. So there it is. I'm just gonna slap it around until it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit cooked, is that how you say it? Just fry it. It's a little bit fried, just in this little bit of oil. And then I'm gonna start adding whatever vegetables I want in there. Whatever you're gonna add in here, because I'm gonna use it in the Philips hot air fryer, whatever vegetables you're gonna add in here, just make sure that you chop it like in tiny bits. See, so when it reaches something like that, oh my God, don't tell mom or my grandma I'm using my left hand. The hand of the devil. So anyway, when it reaches this, add a little bit of tomato sauce from one of these, you know, packages. Just add as much as you see fits until it's nice and covered and juicy and just a nice sauce. You know, something like this. So I'm thinking whether I wanted to add some bell pepper, I think you guys call it in English, paprika. Just chop it tiny and add it in there, and I may do that. It's always nice. So now I'm gonna let this simmer for just a little bit more. You know, when you have a feeling that the chicken is done, then start grilling these. You can either grill them if you don't have a grill, then just boil them. Boil them until they become brownish and soft, and then drain them and let them sit for a little bit until they're a little bit more dry. So instead of using the lasagna, you know, the pasta lasagna layers, we're gonna be using these. So guys, if you're health freaks, then leave this next step out. If you know, you just love good food and a good recipe, good easy recipe, then do what we do. I'm gonna prepare some pasta, but not too much, just enough to help me get a nice thick layer. So I wanted 2 storage lasagna, and I don't want to squeeze too much in there, but we love pasta, so I'm gonna make a little bit of pasta. Again, not too much, just to make a nice, how do you say that? Just to make a nice layer. Actually 2 layers, just to help me get 2 layers with this. So it's gonna be on the bottom of that air fryer dish, hot air fryer dish. Is gonna be the grilled slices of eggplants. It's gonna be a little bit of of the chicken, and then the pasta, and then do that process again to get the 2 storage, and then on top cheese. So at some point you're gonna have at least 3 stuff. You have the sauce. Don't worry, these are just black olives. You might love black olives, so I decided to throw some in there. So you have the sauce. You have the pasta, that is if you want to go for the option that I just offered. And then you have the eggplant slices that are being grilled. Remember to brush them a little bit with olive oil on both sides before you put them in there. So that's it, almost done. So at this point the sauce is ready, the pasta is ready, and I'm not just waiting to finish grilling these. Jeez, guys, it really takes too long. But once this thing is up to, how do you say that? Once it's really hot, things go much faster. So guys, now we're gonna build our own lasagna. Just brush with a little bit of olive oil the bottom and the inside, like this, not too much oil, just a little bit, and then start making your layers. So as you can see, when I started, of course, I forgot about the shrinking of the eggplant slices when you grill them or when you boil them. So instead of 3, I ended up going with 4 plus 1 on this side. So it's about 5. See, about 5. So next is the chicken sauce. Make sure that you cover most of it. Next layer is the pasta. Next layer is the cheese. I forgot to order extra mozzarella cheese. I had some, but I used it in a salad that I made yesterday. Couscous salad with grilled chicken. It was delicious. But anyway, so I'm just gonna go with the normal cheese, which is normal, quote unquote, because Dutch cheese is the best one in Western Europe. That's my opinion. And I think a lot of you guys would agree, because you always tell us that either in the comment or on Instagram. So anyway, so now I'm gonna make another layer from what I just made. Just repeat this. All right, there it goes. Make sure you do a little bit of extra cheese on the top, because that's what's supposed to melt and kind of glue the whole thing, all the layers together. So it's gonna be on 160 degrees for about 10 minutes, and then we'll see. Guys, this is so stupid of me. I also had this cheese, the Hüttenkäse, 100% organic. You can use this either on your bread, or you can use it a little bit to make your sauce, the chicken sauce that I made, a little bit creamy. Or you can use a little bit of Greek yogurt through there. Just Greek yogurt, a couple of tablespoons through there to make the chicken sauce creamy. Especially if you make your lasagna with the regular pasta layers. They really need to keep moist in the heat of the oven. All right, so it's done. What you see, guys, here is not a nice crusty upper layer. That's why I just told you that it's a shame that I forgot to order the right cheese, because this cheese is more like for sandwiches. This is not the cheese that's specially made for lasagna, pizza, or whatever, that can stand the heat. Instead of melting, it becomes a crust. This is not that cheese. But this is what I had. This is what I worked with. But you guys make sure that you get the lasagna cheese, which is I don't know, like mozzarella or Parmesan cheese, stuff like that. Typical cheese for oven dishes. Anyway, I'm just gonna wait for this to cool off a little bit. Mike just cleaned up and did the dishes, and I'll let you know how the taste is. So guys, this is the lasagna made with eggplant layers from the Philips hot air fryer. It looks delicious and it tastes delicious. All right, thank you so much for watching and have a good day.